What if I told you Japan is hiding entire places most tourists never see? Beyond Tokyo's neon lights and Kyoto's temples, there are secret villages, abandoned islands, hidden forests, and underground worlds frozen in time. From mysterious mountain towns to forgotten train stations deep in the countryside, today we're exploring Japan's hidden gems that feel almost unreal. Stay till the end, because some of these places are so secret, even locals barely know about them. Today we will talk about inside Japan's secret places tourists don't know exist, so before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Hidden Japan beyond the tourist map. Japan is often imagined through its famous landmarks like Tokyo's Shibuya Crossing or Kyoto's Golden Temples. But there is a completely different side of the country that remains hidden in plain sight. Beyond the usual travel routes lies a world of remote islands, forgotten villages, and untouched natural wonders that even many Japanese people rarely visit. These places are not necessarily secret in a literal sense, but they are overlooked because they require effort, time, or curiosity to reach. From volcanic islands rising out of the ocean to ancient towns preserved like living museums, Japan holds layers of history and nature that feel almost surreal. Exploring these destinations reveals a quieter, more mysterious Japan where tradition, isolation, and raw beauty still exist without modern interruption. 2. Aogashima Island, a volcano inside another volcano. One of the most astonishing hidden places is Aogashima Island, a tiny volcanic island located deep in the Philippine Sea. What makes it extraordinary is that it is actually a volcanic crater inside a larger volcanic crater. Fewer than 200 people live here, and access is extremely limited, usually requiring a ferry or a helicopter from Tokyo. There are no crowds, no traffic lights, and no urban noise. Only steep green cliffs, steaming geothermal vents, and endless ocean views. Life on Aogashima feels like living at the edge of the earth. At night, the sky becomes a massive dome of stars because there is almost no light pollution. It is one of the most isolated inhabited places in all of Japan, and visiting it feels like stepping onto another planet. 3. Shirakawa-go, a snowy village frozen in time. Deep in the mountains of central Japan lies Shirakawa-go, a UNESCO World Heritage Village famous for its traditional Gasho Zukuri farmhouses. These steep thatched roof houses were designed to survive heavy snowfall, creating a scene that looks like a winter fairy tale. While it is technically known, many tourists still overlook it compared to Kyoto or Osaka. In winter, the village becomes magical as thick snow blankets the rooftops, glowing softly under lantern light. Unlike modern cities, Shirakawa-go preserves a lifestyle connected to agriculture, nature, and seasonal rhythms. Visitors can stay inside these historic homes, experiencing rural Japan exactly as it was hundreds of years ago. 4. Yakushima, the ancient forest of spirits off the southern coast of Kyushu, is Yakushima Island, a mystical island covered in dense, ancient cedar forests. Some of the trees here are over 1,000 to 7,000 years old, including the legendary Jomansugi cedar. The island's constant rainfall creates a misty, almost magical atmosphere that inspired parts of Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke. Walking through Yakushima feels like entering a living myth, where moss-covered rocks, twisted roots, and silent forest trails create a world untouched by time. Wildlife such as Yakushima macaques and deer roam freely, adding to the feeling that nature is fully in control here. 5. Gunkanjima, the abandoned battleship island. Another haunting destination is Hashima Island, Barhan, often called Battleship Island because of its dense concrete silhouette resembling a warship. Once a thriving coal mining facility, it was abandoned in the 1970s when resources ran out. Today, it stands as a ghost island with crumbling apartment blocks, empty schools, and silent corridors. The island is surrounded by concrete seawalls that make it look like a fortress rising from the ocean. While access is restricted to guided tours, the atmosphere is unforgettable. An eerie reminder of Japan's rapid industrialization and sudden abandonment of entire communities. 6. Oya Stone Mine, the underground labyrinth hidden beneath the surface of Utsunomiya, lies the massive Oya History Museum, a former stone quarry turned underground labyrinth. The mine stretches for kilometers, with vast cathedral-like chambers carved entirely by hand. During World War II, it was even used as a secret military storage site. Today, it feels like an underground city frozen in stone, with dramatic lighting highlighting its towering walls and geometric patterns. The temperature remains cool year-round, giving it an almost otherworldly atmosphere. Artists, filmmakers, and photographers often use it as a surreal backdrop because it feels both ancient and futuristic at the same time. 7. Tottori Sand Dunes. Japan's desert by the sea in western Japan lies Tottori Sand Dunes, a surprising desert landscape along the coastline. Stretching for miles, these massive sand dunes shift with the wind, creating patterns that constantly change shape. Camel rides, sandboarding, and long walks across the dunes make it feel more like the Sahara than Japan. Yet just behind the dunes lies the Sea of Japan, creating a rare contrast of desert and ocean in one location. Despite its beauty, it remains relatively quiet compared to major tourist cities, making it a peaceful escape where silence and wind dominate the experience. 8. Kanazawa's hidden samurai districts and old streets. Finally, in Kanazawa, travelers can discover preserved samurai districts like Nagamachi, where old earthen walls, narrow lanes, and traditional residences still remain intact. Unlike heavily modernized cities, Kanazawa carefully preserves its Edo period atmosphere. Walking through these streets feels like stepping into Japan's feudal past, where samurai once lived and trained. Nearby gardens like Kenroku add to the timeless beauty of the city. While not completely unknown, Kanazawa remains underrated, offering a quieter, more authentic cultural experience compared to Japan's bigger tourist hubs. Conclusion: Japan's hidden places reveal a side of the country that feels almost untouched by time, distance, and modern tourism. From volcanic island communities like Aogashima Island to the mist-covered ancient forests of Yakushima Island, each destination shows that Japan is far more than its famous cities and landmarks. These locations are not just visually stunning, they carry deep stories of survival, isolation, tradition, and nature's quiet dominance over human life. What makes these places truly special is not just their beauty, but their rarity. Many travelers never go beyond Tokyo, Kyoto, or Osaka, missing out on abandoned islands like Hashima Island or surreal landscapes like Tottori Sand Dunes. These hidden gems remind us that Japan is a country built on contrasts, ancient and modern, crowded and completely empty, spiritual and industrial. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.